So week 11, we're doing 11 rounds. I've had 1 week rest because of a wrist injury I did during doing some handstands. And so I'm starting to use wraps now. And I do recommend wraps if you're doing a number of rounds like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rounds. I do recommend using wraps if you can be bothered putting them on. That would be a bit of a pain, but they do help. Anyway, let's get into it. Joe Louis is today's topic.
11 rounds? Love the energy. And Joe Louis, what an incredible topic. He's a legend in boxing history, so we'll have plenty to discuss. Before we dive in, make sure you've got your gloves ready and some water nearby. Are you all set to start? Let me know when to go.
Yes, I'm ready to get started.
Awesome. Let's warm up with some shadow boxing to get loose and sharp. Start with light jabs, crosses, and hooks. Keep your feet moving. While you're warming up, let's talk about Joe Louis. Joe Louis, nicknamed the Brown Bomber, is one of the greatest boxers of all time. He held the heavyweight title from 1937 to 1949, a record 11 years. Known for his devastating punching power and technical skill, Louis was more than just a champion. He was a cultural icon. He symbolized hope during the Great Depression and became a unifying figure in the fight against racial segregation in America. His rivalry with German boxer Max Schmeling had political and symbolic importance, especially during the lead-up to World War II. Louis won the rematch in dramatic fashion, knocking Schmeling out in the first round, which boosted American morale and cemented his legacy. How are you feeling? Need a bit more warm-up time, or are you ready to hit the bag?
I'm ready to hit the bag.
Let's go. First round, coming up, start with steady jabs and crosses, working on your rhythm and control. While you hit the bag, let's dive deeper into Joe Louis's early life and rise to fame. Joe Louis was born Joseph Louis Barrow on May 13th, 1914 in Lafayette, Alabama. His family faced immense poverty, and after his father's institutionalization, his mother moved the family to Detroit as part of the Great Migration. It was in Detroit that Joe discovered boxing. Initially, Louis was a quiet, introverted kid. His mother even discouraged his interest in the sport, thinking it would lead him astray. But Joe's talent was undeniable. He started training seriously in his late teens, entering amateur tournaments with his manager advising him to drop Barrow from his name to avoid racial bias. His amateur record was impressive, 50 wins to just 4 losses, and it wasn't long before he turned professional in 1934. Louis quickly built a reputation for his clean, powerful punches and quiet determination. By 1935, he was already being called a future champion. He became a symbol of hope for African Americans during a time of intense racial discrimination, offering representation in a sport dominated by white fighters. All right, it's time to push. 10 seconds of maximum effort. 10, let's go hard. 9, crush it. 8, keep punching. 7, all power. 6, 5, sharp and fast. 4, 3, almost there. 2, finish strong. 1, catch your breath. During your rest, here are 2 fun facts. Joe Louis trained by chopping wood to build punching power, a common method back then. Also, his knockouts were so fast that some early fights were barely over in a minute. Ready for the next round, or need a little more time?
I'm ready. Let's keep going.
Round 2. Let's pick it up with combinations. Try jab, cross, hook, and mix in some uppercuts. Now let's explore Joe Louis's journey to becoming world champion. Joe Louis's dominance in the ring quickly caught the world's attention. By 1935, he fought former heavyweight champion Primo Carnera in a landmark bout, earning a technical knockout in the 6th round. This victory proved Louis wasn't just a rising star. He was a real contender for the heavyweight title. In 1936, Louis suffered a setback when he fought Max Schmeling, the experienced German boxer. Schmeling had studied Joe's tendency to drop his left hand after throwing a jab, and he exploited it to deliver a stunning knockout in the 12th round. The loss shocked Louis and his fans, but became a pivotal moment in his career. Determined to learn and improve, Joe worked tirelessly on his defense, footwork, and strategy. His dedication paid off. In 1937, Louis faced heavyweight champion James J. Braddock. Despite being knocked down in the first round, Joe roared back, knocking out Braddock in the eighth. With this win, he became the first African-American heavyweight champion since Jack Johnson, breaking barriers in a racially divided America. Louis vowed to be a champion for all people, unlike Johnson, who had been a controversial figure. Let's go hard for the last 10 seconds. 10, 9 power punches. 8, stay sharp. 7, you're crushing it. 6, 5, keep moving. 4, almost there. 3, feel the burn. 2, finish it. 1, take a breather. Fun fact 1, Joe Louis was so dominant that some fighters reportedly ducked him altogether. Fun fact 2, his title defense streak of 25 fights is still a record. Feeling good or need a bit more rest?
Let's keep going.
Round 3, time to ramp it up. Focus on power shots this time. Really drive those hooks and uppercuts into the bag. Let's talk about Joe Louis's legendary rematch with Max Schmeling. The rematch between Joe Louis and Max Schmeling in 1938 wasn't just a fight. It was a global event. By then, tensions were high as World War II loomed. Schmeling had been framed as a symbol of Nazi ideology, though he personally rejected that association. On the other hand, Louis was America's hero, representing democracy and unity. The stakes were enormous, and over 70 million people listened to the fight on the radio. Louis entered the ring with fierce determination, knowing what this fight meant for his career and his country. The match was shockingly brief. From the opening bell, Louis launched a relentless attack, overwhelming Schmeling with a flurry of punches. Schmeling was knocked down 3 times in the first round, and the fight ended after just 2 minutes and 4 seconds. It was a complete domination, and Schmeling landed only 2 punches. This victory not only avenged Louis' earlier loss, but also made him an international symbol of strength and hope. He became a unifying figure in the United States, celebrated by people of all races during a time of great division. Final 10 seconds of this round. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, dig in. 7, go hard. 6, all strength, faster hands. 4, almost there. 3, strong finish. 2, keep punching. 1, great work. Fun fact 1, the Louis Schmeling rematch was the first heavyweight title fight broadcast coast to coast in the U.S. Fun fact 2, after the war, Schmeling and Louis became close friends and even supported each other financially in later years. Ready to tackle the next round?
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Round 4, time to turn up the heat. Focus on speed this round. Fast jabs, quick combos, and light footwork. Now let's dive into Joe Louis's reign as heavyweight champion. After winning the title in 1937, Louis began a record-breaking streak of 25 successful title defenses. Known as the Bum of the Month Club, Louis faced and defeated a wide range of challengers, often in dramatic fashion. While some of these opponents were considered less skilled, others were top-tier fighters like Billy Conn and Jersey Joe Walcott. Billy Conn nearly upset Louis in 1941. Conn, a light heavyweight, used his speed and agility to outbox the champion for much of the fight. But Conn made the mistake of going for a knockout in the 13th round, leaving himself open for a devastating punch. Louis seized the opportunity, knocking Conn out and retaining his title. This fight showcased Joe's ability to remain dangerous no matter the odds. Louis's reign wasn't just about dominance in the ring. He also broke social barriers. By conducting himself with humility and grace, he became a beloved figure in American culture, earning the respect of people across racial and economic divides. His success and sportsmanship made him a true pioneer. All right, final 10 seconds. Push it hard. 10, let it fly. 9, quick hands. 8, stay light. 7, keep moving. 6, relentless. 5, don't stop. 4, sharper. 3, almost there. Big finish. 1, breathe it out. Fun fact 1, Louis was the first African American to achieve hero status in mainstream America, transcending sports. Fun fact 2, his famous quote, "He can run, but he can't hide," was directed at Billy Conn before their rematch. How are you feeling? Ready for the next round?
I'm ready.
Round 5, let's get gritty. work on powerful hooks and body shots this time, really driving into the bag. Now let's explore Joe Louis's role during World War II. During the war, Joe Louis put his career on hold to support the military effort. He enlisted in the Army in 1942, becoming a private and serving as a morale booster for the troops. Louis participated in over 90 exhibition matches across the United States and Europe, entertaining nearly 2 million soldiers. He didn't just box, he also made speeches encouraging unity and patriotism, famously saying, "We're going to do our part, and we'll win because we're on God's side." Louis donated many of his fight earnings during this period to military charities, which unfortunately contributed to his financial struggles later in life. His sacrifices symbolized his dedication not only to boxing, but also to his country. The government even used him as a symbol of racial integration, though segregation persisted within the armed forces. Despite not fighting professionally during the war, Louis stayed in peak condition. When the war ended, he returned to the ring, but his career faced new challenges as younger fighters emerged. Still, his contributions during the war solidified his status as an American hero beyond the boxing world. 10 seconds left. Push for those body shots. 10 strong hits. 9. 8 all power. 7 keep going. 6 faster punches. 5 relentless pace. 4 almost done. 3 finish strong. 2 keep driving. 1 rest up. Fun fact 1. Louis' military exhibitions often included quick sparring matches with soldiers, giving them a chance to fight the champ. Fun fact 2. Despite being a global icon, Louis remained humble and often said, "I'm just a fighter." Feeling good for round 6?
Let's keep going.
Round 6, stay focused. This time, aim for precision. Hit your target with sharp, clean punches. Now let's talk about Joe Louis's post-war career. After World War II, Joe Louis returned to the ring to defend his heavyweight title. Though he continued to win, age and wear began to show. One of his toughest battles came in 1947 against Jersey Joe Walcott. Walcott knocked Louis down twice during the fight, showcasing his unorthodox style and sharp counters. However, Louis managed to rally and win by a controversial split decision. Many felt Walcott had deserved the victory. In the 1948 rematch, Louis left no room for doubt, knocking Walcott out in the 11th round. Shortly after, he announced his retirement, believing he had nothing left to prove. But financial pressures, including back taxes owed to the IRS, forced him to return in 1950. In his comeback, Louis faced younger, faster opponents like Ezzard Charles and Rocky Marciano. While he put up valiant efforts, it was clear that his prime had passed. His fight against Marciano in 1951 ended in a knockout loss, marking the end of his storied career. Despite these late setbacks, Louis remained respected as one of the sport's greatest champions. Last 10 seconds, finish with precision. Stay sharp. Quick jabs. 8 hit clean. 7 kiss. 6 no misses. 5 keep it up. 4 steady power. 3 finish strong. 2 on point. 1 great work. Fun fact 1. Louis' retirement fights were among the earliest to be televised, expanding his legacy to a broader audience. Fun fact 2. He was inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame in its inaugural class in 1990. Ready to power into round 7?
Yep, let's go.
Round 7, time to dig deep. Focus on relentless combos. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, repeat. Let's discuss Joe Louis's influence beyond boxing. Joe Louis's impact extended far beyond the ring. He was a trailblazer for African American athletes, breaking racial barriers during a time of intense segregation. Unlike Jack Johnson, the previous African American heavyweight champion, Louis was portrayed as humble and non-threatening, a deliberate image crafted by his management to gain public support across racial lines. Louis's victories gave African Americans a sense of pride and hope. He was celebrated not just as a fighter, but as a symbol of progress and equality. His rematch with Max Schmeling, in particular, was seen as a win for democracy and freedom, resonating deeply within the Black community and the nation as a whole. In retirement, Louis faced financial troubles, but his influence remained strong. He became a role model for many boxers who followed, including Muhammad Ali, who called Lewis a major inspiration. Lewis also served as a goodwill ambassador, promoting boxing and sportsmanship on a global scale. His legacy as a unifying figure continues to inspire discussions about race, sports, and society. All right, 10 seconds of nonstop combos. Give it your all. 10, relentless. 9, faster punches. 8, keep moving. 7, stay sharp. 6, feel the power. 5, don't stop. 4, final push. 3, almost there. 2, finish strong. Time. Catch your breath. Fun fact 1. Joe Louis once worked as a greeter at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas to make ends meet. Fun fact 2. A golf enthusiast, he helped desegregate the sport by playing in PGA events. Ready to tackle round 8?
Yep, I'm ready. Let's keep going.
Round 8. Time to power through. Work on alternating between headshots and body shots this round, keeping your energy high. Now, let's talk about Joe Louis's relationship with Rocky Marciano and the later years of his life. When Joe Louis faced Rocky Marciano in 1951, it was more than just a fight. It was a symbolic passing of the torch. Louis, at the end of his career, was up against the undefeated and much younger Marciano. Despite his best efforts, Louis was knocked out in the 8th round. It was a bittersweet moment, as Marciano deeply respected Louis and even apologized after the fight. He said, "Joe is a credit to boxing. I hope I can be half the champion he was." After retiring, Louis faced significant financial struggles, primarily due to tax debts. However, his legacy earned him immense respect and support. His friends, including celebrities like Frank Sinatra and even former rival Max Schmeling, helped him financially. Schmeling, who had become a wealthy businessman, quietly paid for Louis' funeral in 1981. A testament to their lifelong friendship. Despite his challenges, Louis never lost the love and admiration of the public. His contributions to boxing and society were recognized with numerous honors, including a Congressional Gold Medal awarded posthumously. 10 seconds left. Finish with strong head and body combos. Tell power. 9, mix it up. 8, sharp punches. 7, keep it going. 6, fast hands. 4, relentless. Finish hard. 2, one more push. 1, take a break. Fun fact 1. Louis once sparred with comedian Bob Hope during a USO tour, showing his lighter side. Fun fact 2. His image was so iconic that a postage stamp was issued in his honor in 1993. Ready to hit round 9?
Yep, let's keep going.
Round 9, push through. Focus on high energy combinations and quick footwork to keep your momentum strong. Let's now reflect on Joe Louis's broader cultural legacy. Joe Louis wasn't just a boxing champion. He became a symbol of hope and perseverance during difficult times. In the Great Depression, his victories provided a sense of pride and distraction for millions struggling to make ends meet. He was a unifying figure for Americans of all races, a rare accomplishment in a segregated society. Louis also played a significant role in paving the way for civil rights progress. By achieving widespread popularity and respect, he showed that African Americans could excel and earn admiration in any field. While his success didn't end racial inequality, it challenged stereotypes and inspired future generations. He famously said, "I don't want to be a black champion. I want to be a champion who is black," emphasizing his desire for equality and unity. In popular culture, Louis' influence is still felt. From songs to films, he remains an icon of strength, resilience, and integrity. His life story is a reminder of how sports can transcend competition and create lasting social change. Last 10 seconds. Give it all you've got. 10, 9 faster combos. 8, keep moving. 7, relentless pace. Strive hard. 5, almost there. 4, finish strong. 3, push it. 2, big finish. 1, breathe it out. Fun fact 1. Louis was the first boxer to have a sports venue named after him, the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit. Fun fact 2. In 1936, he was named Associated Press Athlete of the Year, a rare honor for a boxer. Feeling good for round 10?
Yep, let's go.
Round 10, almost there. This round, focus on stamina. Keep a steady pace with consistent jabs, mixing in power shots when you can. Let's explore the global impact of Joe Louis. Joe Louis was more than a national hero. He was a global icon. His rematch with Max Schmeling wasn't just a boxing event. It resonated worldwide. At a time when nations were on the brink of World War II, Louis' victory over Schmeling was seen as a triumph of democracy over fascism, elevating him to international fame. In the years that followed, Louis used his platform to promote goodwill and sportsmanship across borders. He participated in exhibition matches in countries around the world, becoming a symbol of strength and unity. His humility and grace earned him admiration in places far beyond the United States, helping to bridge divides. Even today, Louis' influence is felt in how boxing is viewed as a global sport. He inspired generations of fighters from different countries to pursue greatness. His ability to unite people through his craft is a testament to his lasting legacy as a true ambassador of the sport. 10 seconds left. Finish with non-stop punches. 10, 9, keep moving. 8, sharper combos. 7, stay steady. 6, 5 power shots. 4, don't stop. 3, almost there. 2, final push. 1 time, fantastic effort. Fun fact 1, Joe Louis received tributes from leaders worldwide, including a statue in Detroit that remains a landmark. Fun fact 2, his international exhibition matches introduced boxing to new audiences, growing the sport globally. Ready to crush the final round?
Yep, let's do it.
Final round. Give it everything. Mix speed and power for an all-out finish. Now let's wrap up with Joe Louis's lasting legacy in sports and culture. Joe Louis's contributions to boxing set the gold standard for champions. His clean, calculated fighting style influenced countless fighters, proving that power and technique could go hand in hand. Beyond his technical skill, Louis' integrity and sportsmanship made him a role model for athletes everywhere. His impact extended beyond the ring, shaping the cultural and social landscape of the 20th century. By breaking barriers, Louis inspired future Black athletes, paving the way for legends like Jackie Robinson and Muhammad Ali. His story reminds us of the power of sports to challenge injustice and unify people. Even decades after his passing, Louis remains a symbol of resilience, humility, and excellence. Final 10 seconds. Go all out. 10, everything you've got. 9, 8, power punches. 7, keep going. 6, fast hands. 4, relentless. 3, finish big. 2, last push. 1, amazing work. You went the distance. Take a moment to catch your breath. When you're ready, we'll cool down and stretch while I sum it all up. Let me know when you're good to start stretching.
All right, let's stretch.
Let's cool down and stretch it out. First, we'll start with neck rotations. Slowly tilt your head forward, then roll it gently from side to side. While you do that, let's sum up Joe Louis's journey. Joe Louis was not just a boxing legend, but a transformative figure in sports and culture. From his early rise out of poverty in Detroit to becoming a global icon, Louis broke barriers with his skill, humility, and determination. His dominance in the ring made him a feared competitor, but his grace outside the ring earned him universal respect. He transcended sports to become a symbol of hope and unity during some of history's most challenging times. Next, let's stretch the shoulders. Cross one arm over your chest and hold it with the other hand, then switch sides. Louis's career was filled with defining moments, from avenging his loss to Max Schmeling to his record-breaking title defenses. His contributions during World War II showed that his fight wasn't just in the ring, but for a greater cause. Even in retirement, despite financial struggles, his legacy remained untarnished, thanks to his unmatched character and contributions to racial progress. Finally, we'll do quad stretches. Use the punching bag for balance. Grab one ankle and pull it toward your glute. Switch legs after a few seconds. Louis's influence lives on through the fighters he inspired and the lives he touched. He's remembered not only as the Brown Bomber, but as a pioneer who proved that sports can change the world. His story is a testament to the power of resilience, unity, and perseverance. You crushed it today. Let me know how you're feeling, or if you want to chat more about boxing or anything else.
All right, well, hopefully you've kept up with that session. The wraps definitely help keep the wrists in good shape and prevent injury, so I do recommend them. For me, It's made it easier because of the pain, but it is recovering. So back to doing 11 rounds each day. And next week, 12 rounds. So get ready for that one. But if you're following me, well done. And I'll see you in the next one.